Hello, Lorraine. Let's get cracking. So, dear Mr. Smith, my name is Lorraine Clear. So, I'm one of the passengers. Okay, usually when we're writing a formal letter, just to make it crystal clear why we're writing, we usually say, dear Mr. Smith, I'm writing in regard. I'm writing with regards to my lost luggage from flight number 5678 yesterday from Singapore to Hawaii. Okay, bang. And by saying that, I don't have to say I was one of the passengers because it's clear, and immediately the reader knows my intention. Okay, immediately. And this is good, especially for formal situations. All right, and we're respecting the reader's time. Let's go. During the flight, I noticed that some of my personal belongings in my luggage were missing upon my arrival in Hawaii. During the flight. No, that means like while the plane was flying, you got up and you went into your luggage, you found someone missing. I don't think that was the case. Let me just see. Okay, yes. Lost luggage means you've arrived, you go to pick up your bag, but it's not there. Okay. Oops-a-daisy. Alright then. Okay, so we've already said that in the sentence before that last sentence. So, I immediately talked, ED, to one of your staff in the airport regarding my dilemma. And he suggested to contact you so your company could provide solutions. I've attached in this letter photocopies of all the relevant documents, capital I have, such as my flight details, the receipt for depositing my luggage, and even photographs that can be used for the investigation. Good. The items, let's be more specific, the items lost included a gold Rolex watch, a MacBook Pro, check your spellings, Mac with M-A-C, and an iPhone 6, and all of it was estimated to be worth $50,000. Okay. iPhone 6, comma, all worth an estimated $50,000. Okay, good. I've attached my bank details here as well, so you may cover the lost items. No, I have attached my bank details. No, please find attached my bank details in case a bank transfer, let's see. Please find attached my bank details in case a financial transfer is necessary. You can reach me at for further details. Good. I hope you can resolve this immediately. Kind regards, Miss Silon. Okay. Very good, Lorraine. Very good. It was just missing a few formal sentences and the structure as well. Let's see. Okay. Okay then. Here I would have been a little bit more specific, okay, and I would have said something like, in case the luggage cannot be found, I would expect, or I would, let's see, yeah, I would expect to be refunded the value of the items, okay, just make it clear that this is the case if it cannot happen, okay? So let's go. Now, yes, and the democracy essay is usually quite tricky for a lot of students. Hopefully the video helped. Nowadays, some argue that democracy is under its biggest threat since inception. Some are, okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Since the time of industrialization, democracy has been one of the most important issues in the world. Good. This may be... it's debatable because democracy goes back to the Greeks when there was no industrialization. So, anyway, let's carry on. This may be due to the fact that some perceive citizens have lost their grip on their own government due to the global market system. Genius. My perception is that people nowadays are unable to exercise their freedom in their country due to the market. This essay will discuss these issues by demonstrating points and ideas from the Philippines, because it's plural, and Moscow. Good. That was a wonderful introduction. Fantastic. Firstly, it can be observed nowadays that I'm suspicious. Suspicious. Did you do this on your phone? or on the tablet? Please tell me, because first of all, I want to know if it's comfort, because I've tried writing essays on the phone and it's just a pain. I hate it. But tell me if you did it, because I'm just curious to know. Anyway, first you can be observed that nowadays, even though the local check your spelling, local elected leaders, okay, even though the electorate elect their leaders to govern, other people are still influencing them due to foreign, still influencing them, full stop, okay, or from here to govern them, foreign investors still influence them, okay. These foreign investors support the economic system of a nation and consequently have heavy influence, okay, would be better, not the right to run it. In the Philippines, for instance, it can be noted that the number of foreign investors supports the financial economy of the country. It can then be seen that the government itself lacks the ability to perform tasks such as campaign elections, national negotiations, and even solve structural problems without their permission. Okay, remember to follow the sentence guide, and we were on the right track there. We just needed an example, okay? Something like, for example, the local conglomerate, San Miguel, recently persuaded the government for the license of 3 international airports, and it is widely known that San Miguel is largely a company majority owned by foreign investors, full stop. Okay, therefore, this is a clear example of how a company can influence decisions that should be largely democratically decided, or something like that. Okay. Secondly, due to the fact that some countries are supported by investors, people are unable to place appropriate prices on their products. This can be shown in the increasing amount of taxes and prices people have to pay for merchandise and services which are regulated by the economy. Okay. For example, in Finland, you said Moscow before. Okay. Be careful. For example, in Finland in the year 2002, or we'll just say in 2002, they upheld a 30% increase in their taxes to compensate for the debts from their investors, leaving the citizens no choice but to be charged. Full stop. Or leaving the citizens no choice but to pay. Therefore, let's see. But this isn't really showing how democracy, let's see, it's not that clear about how investors manage to increase the taxes. Okay, so I'm not entirely convinced with that one. In summary, due to the monopolization of the global economy of a nation, due to the monopolization of power for a nation by the global economy, electorates' power of democracy has been slowly reduced. It can be seen that there will be no if there are no changes, this issue will likely continue in the future with serious consequences for democracies. Okay, just to make sure that it's relevant and it applies to the actual question, okay, and it applies to the actual essay, because at the moment that's empty and you can stick it in any essay. Okay, now fortunately this may sound harsh, but I'm glad that it was difficult, okay, because now what you need to do is jump onto TED Talk, research democracy, research capital markets, research Noam Chomsky or whatever, okay, and start filling your head up. So fill your head up with examples, with cases, with newspaper articles, so the next time a question like this appears, bang, you'll be able to nail it because you've got lots of examples, real life examples in your head. Okay, Lorraine, so great work. Implement the corrections and send them with your 2 new essays, okay, from the pack. Let's keep going. You're doing good.